Welcome in everybody from YouTube and Twitch. This is my thought and review of Loom from 1990, LucasArts game. Point and click adventure. And for me, this is more of a nostalgia game for me. I played this game numerous times over the years, and for me, this has always been one of the. It's a short game. First off, it's a short game, but for me, it's always been one of the more enjoyable ones. It always kind of stands out amongst the others, just for the fact you get to use the staff, which you kind of see here on the screen, where you'll cast his. Well, I should say, I will cast, or Bobbin will cast, using that staff to cast his note to straighten the bridge here so I can walk across. It's just kind of cool how you do stuff. It's just a very unique way of using puzzles in a point and click game. And even to this day, and I could be wrong, I mean, I'm sure I am wrong, but as far as stuff I played, I haven't really seen anything like this or used in this variety in an adventure game before. So the fact that it has like a unique quality to it is one of the things that always stands out for me. Again, it is a short game. It's got a nice little story to it. During the playthrough, we watched and listened to the audio prologue, which was distributed, I think, by Hardbox on cassette or CD. I'm not exactly sure. We watched a clip off YouTube, and it kind of sets up the stages for the game. So it's a half hour. I know, audio type book thing. So it's an intriguing thing to listen to if you haven't actually heard it before. So if you catch my playthrough of it, you'll be able to see what it is. But it helps set out the game. It kind of sets some of the stages, like little things on like how Bobbin gets on top of the rock when he first starts and things like that. Helps kind of like explain like him using the staff for the first time, or getting to learn how to use it and all that, and how his relationship with Hetchel starts, because in the game they really don't establish that, which is a little unfortunate. Like there's areas of this game where they could have built out more of the story within the game, I think. But it's a design decision. Like I said, it's a short game. And it's unfortunate because LucasArts was supposed to have, I think, 1 or 2 sequels to this, but they just never happened. I don't know if it was creative differences or if it was a change in philosophy at the studio or something like that. But yeah, they just never seemed to happen, which was quite unfortunate because I would have loved to go back and revisit and play these, if it was a saga and stuff like that. The art style in this game is great. In most cases, very detailed. Now, granted, this is the VGA version here that you're seeing, so the art is a little bit different on the other versions, like the EGA and so forth. DOS, whatever this game's been ported to a lot of platforms. So this is the ScummVM version, and I think it's the DOS CD version running through ScummVM. So audio quality's there. It's got the speech and all that, which was good. Audio kind of cuts out a little bit, like like at the end of a scene, like it'll just abruptly stop. Now, I don't know if it's just because it's off Scum. Some of the dialogue kind of cuts out at the end too. There's little minor hiccups with it, but overall, I thought the voice acting was very good. Some of the like kind of moments could have been better, but I thought overall that the voice actors did a nice job. It's just an enjoyable game. It's nothing flashy, it's nothing great. I mean, you throw this up against a lot of the probably the more modern games, and it probably doesn't hold up as good. But for a nostalgia trip, it's definitely one you want to come back and revisit and play. And I just love this game. If you haven't played it yourself, definitely recommend doing so. It's definitely worth the time, especially if you're an adventure game enthusiast as myself. So yeah, that's really kind of it. I wish there was more to it, but unfortunately there's not. So here we go. And I don't know if I had a rating. I do have a rating set up for it. So my rating for this game, it's gonna be a little high because it is from 1990, and I'm basing it on the fact it is a 1990 game, not a more modern game. If it was released today, I probably would kind of really the short length of the game would probably affect the overall rating for me. But again, I'm gonna overlook that just for the fact this is like one of the first point and click games made. So without further ado, my rating is going to be 7.5 out of 10. There you go.